Thanks for staying tuned. I'm Colin Abrams with the Hgp Sportscast. 70-year-old Noel Cummings captured the unequipped Masters overall title as Colin Chesney won the equipped title for the men in the Ghana Amateur Powerlifting Federation Masters and Intermediate Championships on Sunday. In the women's category, Renita White took home the overall unequipped title and Janika Pluck brought home the equipped title. Stanford Howard filed this report.
St. Stanislaus College was lit up by fans as they cheered their favorite powerlifters on doing the squat, bench press, and deadlift weight. A few records were shattered. In the men's category in the unequipped master, Noel Cummings of Buddy's Gym won with his best squat of 120 kg with 87.5 kg bench press and 150 kg deadlift to achieve an overall win with 289.110 Wilks point. Cummings also set a new record in the Masters 2 kg division. He bench pressed 120 kg and deadlift 160 kg. In the equipped intermediates, Fawaz Rampatab walked away with that title as his best squat was 192.5 kg, bench press of 110 kg, and his best deadlift of 227 kg, which earned the top position with 381.229 points. Burge Williams took home the unequipped intermediates with an overall 376.488 Wilks points. Colin Chesney was the man of the day when he set a new Masters record in the 120 kg equipped category by bench pressing 515 pounds. While in the women's category, Renata White from Buddy's Gym deadlift 195 pounds in the 84 kg class, which is a new junior record. She captured the unequipped title, while 45-year-old Nadine Terrell of Buddy's Gym captured the Masters title with her best squat of 135 kg, bench press 70 kg, and best deadlift of 165 kg. With an overall Wilks points of 363.373. For the Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
As the world sets its eye on FIFA World Cup football once again in a matter of weeks, the GFF has already set its eyes on World Cup 2026. GFF President Wayne Ford at the recent GFF Awards 2018 said the Federation has already begun to lay the building blocks for Ghana's 2026 FIFA World Cup qualification.
For Ghana to qualify for the 2026 World Cup, we need a national alliance of all stakeholders to invest the time, resources that are necessary to prepare the nation's team.
The President said the Federation will direct its investments towards 8 key development pillars, which will stimulate the national culture necessary for the 2026 campaign. These are coach education, grounds and facilities, grassroots football, school football, club football, international football, elite ATC, and to grow the brand in Guyana. Regional member associations were urged to lift the standards of their respective administration and develop initiatives and programs that expand beyond the field of play. Ford called on all key stakeholders to come together and to build a stronger relationship with the football fraternity to stimulate growth and much-needed changes in attitude Ghana needs to see.
The government of Guyana must utilize every opportunity to maximize the football platform to influence the reversal of the many social challenges that are preying on the future of our players. Football can reduce crime. It can slow the spread of HIV. It can stimulate healthy lifestyle. It can promote tolerance. It can bring communities and people together. It can engender hope among the hopeless.
GFF partners with Ghana Carnival 2018 for the CONCACAF Caribbean Women's Qualifiers set for the latter half of May. Ghana will play in Group E of the CONCACAF Caribbean Women's Qualifier from May 23 to 27 at Lenora. They will first come up against Bermuda on May 23 on day 1, then Suriname on May 25, and finally Barbados on May 27. 26 players are heading into camp in the upcoming week, with 12 locally based players from the various squads from as low as the under-15s, and players from the local ATCs, along with 8 international players. Corwin Ballers of the Guyana Carnival Committee said the introduction of sports to the carnival as part of the celebrations is a great thing, that it will not be just parties but also sport. GFF Technical Director Ian Greenwood said the Federation is expecting good performances from the lineup and expects them to represent Guyana exceptionally well.
How the squad is being developed is through the new coaching staff. And then based in Guyana, all of the players are coming through the academy training centres, which is something that we've never had before in terms of having this amount of local-based players into the squad. And we also have to stress that these players are in on merit, as opposed to being tokens that are coming along for the ride. We have players now that can start in international fixtures, that proved it a couple of weeks ago in Trinidad.
GFF President Wayne Ford stated that the opportunity is a great one and is historic, since Guyana will definitely be winning the group and the nation will have a lot to celebrate.
A lot of work has been done behind the scene to prepare our team to identify the right mix, to implement the right strategy to get to this point. We are very, very optimistic about what the outcome will be. I'm glad that TD stressed the point that this is all part of a rebuilding process. A lot to learn on the 3 exciting days of competition. We want to encourage all of Guyana to come out and support the girls. You are media partners. We want to actually.
And finally, Rajasthan Royals slipped 4th on the leaderboard as Calcutta Knight Riders defeated them on Tuesday and moved into the 3rd position. Stanford has more.
Calcutta Knight Riders have Hgp Yadif to praise, with his bowling figures of 4 for 20 against Rajasthan Royals, after the Knight Riders won the toss and elected to field. Rajasthan started strongly with the bat, with an opening partnership of 63 runs between Rahul and Just Butler. After the partnership was broken in the 5th over, the top and middle order fell cheaply, and they eventually managed 144 all out in 19 overs. Windy's spinner Sunil Narain went after Rajasthan's bowling from the get-go, hitting a 7 balls 21 runs in the Knights' reply. Chris Lynn staged a patient 45-run knock from 42 balls, while skipper Dinesh Kirk, 41, and Andre Russell took the team home with 12 balls to spare. For the Hgp Sport, I am Stanford Howard.
Thank you, Stanford, and that has brought us to the end of this edition of the Hgp Sportscast. Remember, life is like a sport. Always remember to play fair. Goodbye.